Welcome to this 20-minute body scan meditation. So setting yourself up, either laying down on a rug or a mat on the floor or a carpet. The legs could be out straight, or perhaps you want to step the feet onto the floor with the knees bent up towards the ceiling. You could even have the feet wide and let the knees knock together. You could also do this meditation sat in a chair or sat on a cushion or bench on the floor. But it's really up to you how you place your body. The intention is to have a posture which is both comfortable but with a certain alertness, awakeness. So if you're really tired, maybe sat up is preferable if your intention is to stay awake during the practice. So remembering that we're not trying to get anywhere in this practice. So not trying to achieve any kind of special state. We're not even trying to relax or feel calm. The intention is simply to feel our body as it is. To notice what's here for us right now, just as it is, without trying to change or fix what we find. So now, bringing your attention to the body as a whole, lying here or seated. Feeling the contact with where the body is pressing into whatever's supporting it. Maybe a sense of pressure in these contact points, tingles. Maybe a sense of the texture of what's beneath you, soft or firm. Really bringing your awareness into the feeling sense of these contact points with your body and whatever's supporting it beneath. Maybe the back of the heels or parts of the feet. Backs of the legs maybe pressing into the floor or chair. The bum pressing into whatever's supporting it. Maybe parts of the back pressing into the floor or mat. The arms and hands and the back of the head. And now if it feels okay for you, inviting your awareness to take in the sensations of your breathing. Maybe at the belly. You could place a hand here to help you tune into these feeling sensations of perhaps the belly rising as you breathe in and dropping back as you breathe out, or perhaps the other way around. Not needing to change the breath in any way unless that's kind of happening naturally. Don't worry too much about it. As best we can, allowing the breath to breathe itself. Perhaps you can feel the breath most clearly and comfortably at the chest. Maybe placing a hand here too. Maybe sensing an expansion of the chest and a contraction of the chest as you breathe. Or another place you might sense the breath most clearly is at the nostrils or the back of the throat. Maybe sensing the breath as it travels in and out of the body in these places. Maybe choosing somewhere where you can feel the breath most clearly and comfortably. Or knowing that you could return to feel into contact with body and the floor if the breath isn't a supportive place to focus your attention on. So zooming our awareness into these contact points with the body and the floor, or the breath, or another anchor place that you like to work with, is an option to come back to at any point throughout this body scan as a way of recentering yourself, regrounding yourself in the present moment, especially if your experience of the body feels intense in some way or really uncomfortable. This is an option of working with that discomfort. Or maybe there's some mental or emotional intensity arising for you. And this is another way to reground yourself. So now inviting you to bring your awareness from your anchor place right down through the legs, out into the feet, right into the toes of both feet. Noticing what you can directly feel in the toes right now. Perhaps tingles, pulses, maybe temperature, cool or warmth. Maybe feeling where the toes are touching each other. And maybe you don't notice any sensation at all. We're not trying to make sensation happen. You can simply notice an absence of sensation here. And now expanding your awareness to sense the soles of the feet, the balls, the arches, the heels. Maybe noticing where these parts of the feet are touching something, maybe a sock, maybe sensing air brushing past your skin. Expanding to feel the tops of the feet, feeling rather than thinking about. That being said, at some point you will likely notice that your mind gets drawn into thinking. Perhaps plans, memories, worries, daydreams, whatever. When you notice your mind has moved or drifted off into thinking, this isn't a mistake. This is what minds do, and this is what we're here to notice. We notice that the mind has been drawn away from the body and then gently but firmly escort our attention back to where we were focusing on, which is now the tops of the feet. It's now inviting you to expand your awareness to feel the whole of the feet and ankles. And inviting you to breathe in and maybe imagine that your breath could travel down past the lungs, right down into your feet. And as you breathe out, maybe imagining or kind of sensing the awareness moving up through the legs and back out through the nose. So using the breath to direct your attention in this way, as if you were breathing into and out of the feet. Now on an exhale, letting go of the feet and moving the attention to taking the lower legs. Any sensations in the calf muscles, the shin bones. Moving your awareness to feel into the knees, the kneecaps at the front, perhaps a sense of the back of the knees, maybe moisture, warmth, or dryness. Letting go of the knees and moving up to feel your thighs. Exploring the sensations in your thighs right now, just as they are. Seeing if it's possible to allow the sensations to be as they are. Letting go of any wanting to change or fix or feel something different. And come to things as they are. Be sensing the front of the thighs, the muscles here, the backs of the thighs. Exploring this region of the thighs with your awareness. And now inviting you to expand to sense the whole of your legs and feet and ankles. And perhaps you'd like to take a slightly deeper breath in. Maybe imagining again that the breath could travel down and fill both legs and feet. And on an exhale, letting go of the feet, ankles and legs from your awareness and shifting your attention to take in the pelvic region. The buttocks contacting the mat or chair or whatever's beneath it. Sensing the pelvic bones cradling the organs within. Remembering that at any point, if a part of the body feels too intense to be with right now, you could shift your awareness back to that anchor place of body meeting floor or the breath, or maybe another anchor that's supportive for you. And now, if you'd like to, taking a slightly deeper breath in again and maybe breathing into this region of the hips and pelvis. As you breathe out, letting go of this area from your awareness and moving up to sense the lower torso, the lower back, somewhere that can sometimes hold tension and tightness, even pain. Knowing that you can move if you need to alleviate discomfort. Knowing we can fold this into our practice of awareness, sensing that want to move, sensing the sensations of the movement and the after effects of the movement. And then moving to sense the front of the lower torso, the belly. Maybe feeling the movement of the breath in the belly. Or perhaps a sense of fullness or emptiness, maybe digestion, gurgles, movement here. Bringing your curiosity to what you can feel in the lower torso right now. And then moving your awareness up to the upper torso, feeling the upper back, the spine here, the muscles of the upper back, the shoulder blades maybe pressing into the floor or chair. Sensing the front of the upper torso, the breasts or chest. Maybe a sense of the lungs within or the heart beating. Or again, maybe no sensation. And whenever the mind gets drawn into thinking or distracted by sounds, knowing this isn't a mistake. We're not trying to get rid of all thinking or push away all sense of hearing. We're just gently but firmly, again and again, bringing the body sensations to the foreground of our attention. Letting thoughts and sounds sit in the background if possible. We do this again and again, bringing our attention back. As many times as the mind wanders, we can bring it back. Now sensing the whole of your torso, including the shoulders. And maybe taking a slightly deeper breath and feeling the torso expand with that breath in. And as you breathe out, feeling the torso contract, maybe soften and let go a little bit more into its support. And shifting your awareness down through the arms into the hands. What can you sense here? Really feeling the hands rather than thinking about them. Letting go of any thoughts about the hands. And noticing maybe tingles in the fingertips, the thumbs, the fingers. Maybe a sense of the backs of the hands. The palms of the hands. Do they feel cool or warm, dry or moist. Perhaps inviting a slightly deeper breath in again, and as you breathe out, letting go of the hands and moving to feel the lower arms, the muscles here, maybe even a sense of the bones, maybe not. Moving up to sense your elbows, the outer bone of the elbow, the soft inner elbow. Moving to sense the upper arms, the lifting muscles. Maybe the touch of clothes or air on your skin. And expanding your awareness now to sense the whole of the arms and hands. And perhaps playing with breathing into the arms and hands and out from them. Bringing your awareness into the arms and hands on the inhale and letting your awareness travel out of the arms on the exhale, as if you were breathing into and out from the arms, if that makes sense to you. And on an exhale, letting go of the hands and arms and moving up to sense the neck. Maybe an awareness of the muscles where the shoulders connect with the neck. Sometimes an area that can hold tension and tightness. Just exploring how this feels. Tight or maybe open. Sensing the sides of the neck, the front of the neck, the back of the neck. Maybe sensing the spine in the neck, the vertebrae. Maybe a sense of your throat. Perhaps swallowing and noticing how this feels. And again, when you notice the mind as it wanders away, escorting your attention back to sense your body, to sense your neck right now. Letting go of the neck and moving your awareness now to the face. You're sensing the chin, the lips, maybe a gap between the lips or feeling where they're touching. A sense of the mouth, the teeth, the gums, the tongue, the inner cheeks. A sense of the outer cheeks and the nose. Perhaps a sense of the breath coming in and out of the nostrils. Moving your awareness to the eyes, the eyelids, the eyeballs themselves perhaps. Maybe a sense of the eyebrows and the place between the eyebrows. Feeling whatever's here to be felt in your forehead. And moving to sense your scalp, the ears, maybe feeling the ear canals travelling into the inner head, maybe even a sense of your brain or inside the head, maybe not. Not all the sensations may be pleasant, and that's okay. We're not here just to notice the pleasant sensations, but knowing if sensations are intensely unpleasant and too much to be with right now, we can move to an anchor place, the breath, or the body meeting the floor, or another place in the body that feels okay to be with right now. And expanding your awareness to sense the whole of your head. And you might play with breathing into the whole of your head and breathing out from the whole of your head. Imagining the breath could fill your head and leave your head on the breath out. And now inviting you to expand your awareness to take in the whole body just as it is right now. From the head down through the neck, the shoulders, the arms and hands, the torso, the hips, down through the legs, right out to the feet and the toes. Breathing with a sense of your whole body, just as it is right now. It's possible to allow yourself to be as you are, even if just for now. You might like to play with imagining you had a hole in the top of your head, and as you breathe in, the breath could travel down to fill the head, the torso, the legs, right out to the feet, the whole of the body filled with breath. And as you exhale, the breath could travel out of the feet, emptying from the body. And you could play with breathing you back in through the feet, feeling the whole body fill with breath, then exhaling back out through the imaginary hole in your head, if that makes sense to you. Maybe experimenting with a few breaths like this. Bathing your whole body in breath, in awareness. And then letting go of changing the breath in any way if you still are. And resting with this sense of the body. Your body. Perhaps a sense of coming home to this body, just as it is. Knowing that you can take this awareness of the body out into your day. The body always here to bring your awareness in, to re-center, re-ground yourself in the present moment. To drop beneath the thinking mind into feeling, being with.